All of them. All of them. There's so many babies. Yes.
I like just having kittens in my house. It feels very empty if I don't have kittens running amok everywhere and underneath my feet and getting into things. It seems very quiet without them, so I always feel like I need to have a kitten in my house.
I bring them home, I help them, and then when they're ready to be adopted, they get to go back and then I can help another group. Best part of my life.
It's just fun. You get the babies all the time, and then once they get old enough, you just shoot them back here. They get new homes, so you just always have cute kittens running around. When I was in high school, I ended up actually getting a job at the animal shelter in my hometown. I convinced my mom that I needed to take more animals home. So we always had underage kittens, or the ones that weren't eating, and just got them back to health basically, and then they went back to be adopted. Since I got the job here a few months ago, I started taking home cats from here. Always fun and a zoo in my house.
I actually have been fostering specifically unweaned kittens for 25 years. I started when I was 5 years old. My mom and I had found 2 one-day-old kittens, and my mom didn't know how to care for kittens either, so she did the research and then she showed me how to do it, and I've been doing it ever since.
Yeah. The most kittens I've ever had at one time is, I believe, 7. I have 4 different chunks of litters here right now that I've put together of all different ages. A lot of people that I've talked to, when they think about the fostering and what comes with it, is just like, how do you say goodbye to them? And it's like, I like helping them, and it's a lot of work to get into, but it's very rewarding in the end. It's rewarding to see them and then seeing them go to new homes, and then it's like hearing the happy stories of them being adopted is just icing on the cake.
With young kittens, depending on their age, they start out and they can't go to the bathroom by themselves. You have to wake up during the night to feed them, basically train them how to go in a litter box and feeding them. Some of them need to get adjusted to bottle feeding instead of on their mom and everything, so that can be difficult as well. But once you get them set and ready, they're usually gain super fast and are able to go back to the shelter in no time.
It's a lot of work. I like doing multi-kittens at once, because then they always have companions and somebody to play with, and they socialize.
You don't quite know how they came in, or they're some of the most vulnerable animals, not even in a shelter environment, but just in general. And you know, sometimes there are some that no matter what you do, they're not going to make it. So in those cases, those are kind of hard. But you know, you have to go into it knowing that those things are going to happen. And of course, like, you know, when they find their happy homes and seeing them get adopted.
Bringing them back is happy sad, because they're going to be going to new homes, but you also get attached to them and everything, so that can be a little sad. I find the longer I have them and the older they are, the more attached I get. But kittens, you're like, okay, time to go home because I'm done with your poop.
They're never going to sleep with me, and the second they sleep with me, chances are they're staying. My fosters never go in my bedroom. It's only my own cats.
I've had a couple foster failures, none currently, but when I was in high school and working at the old animal shelter I used to work at, we had 3 different foster failures. That's how we got most of our pets. With naming, it's one of the funnest parts about fostering is I always theme my litters. So the current one I have is all kinds of oranges. We did Clementine, Tangerine, and Hamlin is apparently an orange name. We have done food. I did Asian themed food one time, and we had dumpling and wonton. Oh, we did cheeses. So I have Gouda and Baby Bell at home right now too.
The reward is like feeling like you made a difference, especially with like the very young and vulnerable little animals. Lots of times, you know, having a foster home is a matter of having that animal grow up to be healthy or end up being sick. Just simply being in a home environment can do wonders for an animal's medical health and, you know, just for emotionally for them as well. Just being able to be in a home, it's a lot more relaxing than in a shelter environment, and seeing them go from sickly or scared to kind of blossoming into their personalities in a home environment is just, it's one of the best feelings, especially with the little guys. Like, you put all that work into it and then you get to see how they've grown up and the types of animals that they're going to turn into with their personalities, and it's incredibly rewarding. I've cried a couple times because I've been happy, but with what I'm able to do, I'm able to get to meet the homes that are going to be adopting some of my kittens, and it's a really good feeling to be able to know the exact kind of homes that your fosters are going into and that they're going to be in really good hands.
Being a foster home is a great way if you can't commit long term. I don't have any of my own animals at home because currently I'm a student, so fostering gives me the chance to have pets at home, but all of the medical and the food and everything is covered. So I'm providing basically just a home and love to them until they're able to go to their forever home.
The greatest need is for mother cats with their kittens, and for solo kittens or orphan kittens, we definitely need foster homes for those guys. It takes a lot of dedication, and there's definite need for more people who are willing to put in that work for those little guys to save their lives.